So we've just watched a Wimbledon final that lasted less than an hour, and Iga Swiatek opening the bakery as she does so often in these kind of matches. Well, not these kind of matches, just in every other match. And now in a Grand Slam final. Let's go have a listen to what both players had to say and also what this means for both players going forward. So this is what Anisimova had to say straight after the match in her post-match interview on court. She said, "My mum has put in more work than I have, honestly. My mum is the most selfless person I know. She's done everything to get me to this point in my life. Thank you for being here and breaking the superstition of flying in. It's definitely not why I lost today. I'm so happy I get to share this moment and for you to witness this in person. I know you don't get to see me live playing that much anymore because you do so much for my sister and I. You always have. I love you so much." And this is what Swiatek had to say straight after the final as well. She said, "Honestly, I didn't even dream. For me, it was way too far. I feel like I'm already an experienced player after winning the slams before, but I never expected this one. So I want to thank my team because I think that they believed in me more than I did." So Swiatek shocked that she won Wimbledon. So let's go have a look at the rankings because the rankings are very interesting. Swiatek, she goes up to number 3. Which before this tournament, or at least a week before this tournament, she was number 8 in the world. So she has recovered really quickly after that French Open semi-final loss. And Anisimova, she is number 7 in the world, which is 5 spots higher than last week. And a career high for her. But the more impressive part is, look at all the Americans. You've got Gauff, Pegula, Anisimova, Keys, and Navarro was at number 11, just outside that top 10. So American tennis on the women's side is so strong right now. And with Anisimova only 23 years old, she will get another chance to play a final, debuting in the top 10 starting next week. Now let's talk about Swiatek's record because she has now joined an interesting group. So she has 6 Grand Slams, which puts her just behind players like Venus Williams, Justine Henin, and Yvonne Goolagong. She actually stands alone at 6 Grand Slams in the Open era. No one has only won 6. Puts her so close to winning a career slam, which of course is one of the greatest things you could do in tennis. If she does win an Australian Open, she is so close to joining that list of players who are the greatest players of our game. So there it is. That's what both players had to say. And also a little bit of history for Swiatek going into the next couple of slams. And she's on 6 slams. She's no doubt the best player of the 2020s so far. Of course, we're halfway through the decade. We're in 2025. We've still got another 5 years or another few years to see if maybe Gauff or Sabalenka can kind of catch her. But 6 slams, and Wimbledon being the one that she probably would have found the hardest to win if you look at the last results of the last few years. It's been a worse slam up until now. The Australian Open, though, she has made the semis a few times and almost made the final this year, so maybe she can win it next year, maybe in the future, and then she can complete that set. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Wimbledon 2025 for the ladies? Of course, so many upsets early. We lost a lot of big names in the first couple of days, and then the tournament played out pretty well in the end. I mean, we got some epic matches towards the end of the tournament before the final, and then the final, just a devastating win by Swiatek. But there it is. That's the Wimbledon final for the ladies. We've got the men's final coming up tomorrow.